Warsaw in 3 hours. Is it possible? Yes.
3:30 of the morning. There's where the fun begins. Someone decided to do a denazification of this bus stop.
Our way lasted for 6 hours from the small town Olesznica to the station Warsaw Gdańsk. Why 3 hours of trip? It's because we had to do some stuff here, so there weren't much time to travel. What about Warsaw? Its Polish name is Warszawa. Warsaw is the capital, largest and the most modern city in Poland. The city stands on river Vistula and its population estimates about 1,800,000 citizens. Warsaw matters with some police guys.
Boys, it's New York. I visited New York. Do you understand that this is just New York? Some skyscrapers. I found graffiti. It's Ukraine. It's something one more. Yes, it's Cossacks. Even more graffiti. One more graffiti and one more. They're really beautiful. And here is the multimedial fountain.
And it's our first stop in our speedrun. This fountain can be seen at this place.
I transferred from New York to Venice. Boom.
About this moment we entered the traditional European city center.
That was a tower, and now we are heading to the Zamok Królewski. Rynek Starego Miasta. Welcome. This is the central square of Warsaw. Italiano. Slava Ukraini!
Poland, and especially Warsaw, is full of Ukraine support. You can see it anywhere. More than Ukrainian flags, I saw only Polish, and you will discover why a bit later.
Warszawa is screaming, we fought Nazis, just everywhere.
I'm serious. Notes, graffitis, prints and match, monuments. Through each of them you feel how valuable and memorable 1944 for Poles. And what do you know about Warsaw Uprising? The Warsaw Uprising was a major World War II operation by the Polish underground resistance to liberate Warsaw from German occupation. It occurred in the summer of 1944 and it was led by the Polish resistance Armia Krajowa. The uprising was timed to coincide with the retreat of the German forces from Poland ahead of the Soviet advance. The uprising was fought for 63 days with little outside support. After Poles surrendered, the Germans burned out Warsaw to ash, so that's why the city center is fully restored.
Religion moment. What? It's very high. I can't fully fit it in the screen. It's very high. Some guy, maybe pastor this church, I don't know. We fought Nazis. I found it. Zamok Królewski. I don't know why, but it's not military, it's medical, but it have some armor. I don't know how much he drank last night, even in Ukrainian flag colors. I came to him finally, but then I saw this. Look how many people are there, and a lot of military or I don't know, it's maybe some guards, Polish National Guards, and this statue. I don't remember how it's called. On montage I will add. I discovered the thing why there are so many military. Tomorrow will be the day of Polish Constitution, but I don't know why they're today. Why not tomorrow? Oh, I found reporter, I guess. Interesting.
That was the Polish Flag Day, and that's why I saw so many Polish flags.
I found reporters. Let's get in there. Poles are not so ideal as you think. That's really big building. It's not so giant, yeah? Also great. Oh, it's Akademia Katolicka w Warszawie. So interesting thing, I don't know what these flags are about. That's main flag with blue and red, and there's another, oh no, it's white and red. Now it's white and blue and white and yellow. But I don't know why what do they mean. Remember this guy? Somehow he is now here. Polish national dish, pierogi. I have to visit it, but maybe next time. I don't know. Adam Mickiewicz, famous Polish writer. Even I did know this before I entered Polska. That's really cool, great and beautiful. It's enormous Teatr Narodowy. It's really big, enormous. I can feel how it can be the Palace Prezydencki. Now I have to see Duda. It's reporters, and that's the presidential palace. It's presidential cortege. Coming to tell all to Mr. Putin. I guess I saw something really rare.
Probably somewhere in car was Duda, because at 11 a.m. he appeared in front of the Zamok Królewski with the speech.
I guess this is a hotel for some very important persons. We for Nazis. Tourists from Spain. Again Ukraine. And Ukraine. Now imagine that all this was destroyed in World War II after the Warsaw Uprising. It doesn't have even 80 years. It's all reconstruction. Now welcome University of Warsaw.
This statue got into the frame of the movie The Pianist, so interesting to see this place in reality.
Now we left the city center, a place for tourists. Now see this building. It's not so ideal. It's really a big contrast. 100 meters ago you saw the presidential palace, and now you see this old building that is going to crash in a few years. Okay, maybe not in a few years, but in a decade, in a 50 years, but it's going to crash. Ukrainian numbers, boys. I found it. It's Kharkiv. It's Kharkiv numbers. It's Kharkiv numbers, boys. One more Ukraine. Some modern buildings. Here, and it's still not far from the city center. Now I feel that Warsaw is really modern. It's not old, it's really modern. Yes, it's one of the most popular and the most not cheap shop, but it's everywhere. That's what happens when it's not city center, but you have to renew the building. Now it's look.
That's why you have to look around and don't forget to look straight ahead.
Some another modern buildings for you. Maybe Ukraine will be the same after the war. 100 meters and I see another Żabka. He is very angry.
About graffitis. Warsaw is dying in graffiti. There are too many of them. Some of them are the pieces of art, but unfortunately most of them are just art trash, which come into buildings like parasites, preventing them from living. And that's sad truth about Polish capital.
We fought Nazis. The Warsaw Mermaid, or in Polish it's Syrena Warszawska. It's the main symbol of Warsaw, defending Warsaw from all of bad things. And as you can guess, there's a Wisła. I don't know why, but I always wanted to say Wrocław, not Warsaw. That building is the Warsaw Stadium, I guess. I don't know now, but I will check it on montage. Helicopter, helicopter, helicopter! I have an opponent.
In the bus we met some seats with Warsaw picture. These boys must be following us.
It's really beautiful and I wanna live here. I guess there are a lot of free flats. There's one Polish flag, then another one and another one. All these people came for free money as well as we. Rent. 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 What you do not expect to see in Warsaw is this flag. I thought Poles doesn't like this.
And I was also disappointed what Russian flag did in Warsaw.
We stayed here for 5 hours. This all, until that gate was a queue. It's New York. It's New York. There's the Central Museum.
Stupid Morpheter. It's the Palace of Culture and Science.
Trolling Russians.
About a few days ago, after I started to montage this video, I saw the video with Spider-Man on exactly this tower.
Palace Centrum i Kultury. Some round building. Trolling Russians. Train must have came at 1835, but now it's 1843. It's delaying. In Poland, they also can delay. It's not ideal.
And that's how our trip ends. Summing up, I fell in love with Warsaw. This is a truly modern capital. You see that the life is going on here, and that's what I like as a big city citizen. Though, Warsaw is a contrast city and has a lot of problems like graffitis, but I have a strong belief that the town on Vistula will overcome its troubles and have possibility of becoming the best capital in Europe.